Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Transportation Master, the arena to discuss transportation in Nigeria. My name is Samuel Oluwasegun, and I'll be anchoring and discussing the topic for today, which is top 4 ways to buy cars from abroad. This buying cars from abroad has been one of the most important information that a lot of people have been looking forward to. How can I get durable cars to this country? How will I know exactly the cars to buy? Even if I travel abroad, can I really involve myself in a business of buying and selling of cars? Yes, there are a lot of cons and there are a lot of pros, a lot of advantages and disadvantages in buying and selling of cars from abroad. A lot of people always have it difficult when they buy cars from abroad to sell in Nigeria. Because why? Maybe they buy wrong cars, they buy accidented vehicles, or the prices are too high. There are so many things that to be considered when you are buying cars from abroad. Before we proceed further, let us talk about the ways and what you will need to keep in heart before importation of cars to Nigeria. That's my face, in case if you are trying to know who is speaking. And as a matter of fact, what are the things exactly we really need to put in mind? The things we need to put in mind are very, very vital. These are the things customers needed to know before they pay or give you an advance cash to help them purchase cars. But before we move further, I will advise you to subscribe to our YouTube channels for updates, and you can also equally go to my website to have further information. My website is on the screen, and I can equally tell you, which is www.mrpounds.com. www.mrpounds.com. If you get there, try to read thoroughly, drop your comments. We will answer your comment as soon as possible. Now, the first choice things to put in your mind is the choice of the buyer. At least if I want to buy a car, I have a choice. So you must know what car are fast selling in Nigeria. That's first thing. You must know types of car that sell fast in Nigeria. Because if you go and buy like Escalade, go and buy like a Chevrolet, like a Citroen, like a Buick, and so many other products like that, you might end up either using the car yourself or you dash it out to a friend. So, but few examples of the cars that are fast selling in Nigeria are Toyota, Nissan, Hyundai, Honda, Kia, Benz, BMW, etc., etc. There are so many cars that are very, very durable and they sell fast in Nigeria. So you, as a agent or a seller, you need to put all this information at the back of your mind to make sure that what you are buying is not going to tie your capital down. And because most of the people always find it difficult when their capital is being tied down, and that leads to discouragement. They will feel discouraged in continuing the business. So make sure you yourself, you are not the cause of your own problem by importing a wrong choice of car for the buyers. So please don't let us forget that. Another thing that is very, very important is the price of the car. We need to know the price of the car that I want to bring in, because when you are buying from abroad, any country, either US, Dubai or UK or anywhere, make sure you have calculated the purchase price, the transportation price, that is bringing it from transporting it via sea to Nigeria, and how much you wanted to sell it plus your own profit. All these things have to be considered very, very well, because if you don't consider it appropriately, you might end up going beyond what people might able to pay for. Like, let me just give you a very small example. If you buy a Toyota Camry of 2006, that is the 2006 should be around the Mozu Productions. You will notice that the prices varies based on the type of car. If it is accidented types, and the buyer will be the one to go and repair it, it's going to be cheaper. And if it's an accidented one that the seller has repaired, it will be a bit higher. And if it is a non-accidented one and it's not going to be repaired, that's another price. And finally, if it is non-accidented and a bit repaired, so that it will look almost like a new, the price will be different. So all this information we need to put at the back of our mind. And in some situations, you can equally tell your buyer what you are buying and how you are buying it. I'm not exactly saying that you should go and tell them maybe you are buying for $600 or you are buying for $200 or you are buying for $100. But what I'm trying to say is that I just tell them, okay, I want to buy a Toyota Corolla for you, non-accidented, and I will help you upgrade it to a certain level before I deliver. In another form, you can equally charge the price along. If you want to be coming out as a first class seller, just tell them, okay, maybe without the upgrade it is 2 million naira, for example, and if you are going to do an upgrade to it, it will be like 2.4, 2.5. So just tell them 2.5 million. So by the time they pay you, you will have done the upgrade alongside the purchase, so that by the time you deliver the car will look so excellently, and it's going to be in one of the best of the conditions. So the number 3, which is the quality of the car, as we have joined it to the number 2. So the quality speaks volume, and most buyer wants a durable car, fuel efficient car, good interiors, must be good for traveling, it must be rugged, and so on and so forth. If you look at the situation of the country, Nigeria, you will notice that people overuse car, if I can say that. It's not that they deliberately love to overuse car, it's because of the economic situation. So because of that situation, they always look for a very durable car, a car they can use for a very long time. And this car must also be fuel efficient, a car that at least by the time you buy 2,000-3,000 naira fuel, you can use it for a very long time, maybe a week or more. So that's the type of car they are looking for too. And the interior also must not be tattered, must at least to an extent be reasonable, must be presentable. So we have to also put that at the back of our mind. And we must the car must have the capacity to travel. You know, a lot of Nigerians do travels from one place to another, and some of them even end up using some of their cars for carrying passengers, maybe when they are traveling or when they are a bit run out of cash, and even for Ubers and so many other things like that. So we need to put that at our back of mind, so that we can get them something presentable. And what I mean by the car must be rugged is that it shouldn't be a car that when you are using it easily break down or has fault so frequently like that. It should be a car that to an extent you can enjoy it, and you can spend less in visiting auto technician or mechanic or any name you might probably want to give to them. So the car must be in a very good condition. And the number 4, that's the condition of the car. So you can see on my right hand side there, that's a Mercedes Benz, and on my left side there, that's a Toyota Camry, that's 2006, and in the middle you have a Lexus GX480, and this is a Nissan Micra. I gave these 4 examples. If you look at the Mercedes Benz, you can see how elegant it is. It looks so elegant, so exotic, so outstanding. At least you can't say I should come and pay the same price of this Benz for this Micra, despite the fact the Micra is very neat, or even for this Toyota Camry. No, because they have their own grades and standards. And for people who have interest in SUVs, look at that Lexus in the middle. You can see it's standard clean. In our own company, we make sure we don't sell accidented cars. We don't. And if we are going to help you buy cars, we make sure we give you the best. People pay, most of the people we have purchased car for, they pay in advance, either 60% or they pay the whole 100%, and we help them get. Before we sell car to our clients, we always make sure we send them pictures so that you choose, and it is exactly what you choose you will get. It's not that maybe you pick a green color type of car or silver color type of car and we now send you red or purple. No. It's exactly what you put in for, we get for you. And in case it has few dents, please mind you, there's a difference between dents and accident. When we are talking about dents are just like scratches or minor places that are a bit not shiny or well smoothing on a car. It's different when a car has an accident, that maybe they have to replace the bumper, the bonnet, one of the headlights or rear lights, and so on and so forth. So we always make sure we don't get involved in change of radiators and etc. So most of the engine and interiors are more factory fitted, so we just get those type of dent car for you, and we help you just upgrade them, spray them, and by the time we present it to you, it should just be as if we want to go and get you a very brand new car. So that's how we do it. And even for people who wants professional touch of either mechanical, the electrical aspect of the car, or they even need a professional body work, either baking or you want just hand spray, but anyone you want, but you are just looking for quality. It can be complaints, it can be personal person, we get it covered. Just check us at our social media. You can follow us on our platform at you can check us on our mail. You can subscribe to our mails. That is Mr. Pounds MS at gmail.com. That is MRPOUND SMS at gmail.com. You can also follow, you can go chat us on our WhatsApp. That is, you can use the number 00533963336 to chat us on our WhatsApp. We are 24 hours online. And you can also join us on our Instagram. That is official _ Mr. Pounds MS, official _ Mr. Pounds MS. And on our Twitter handle, you can also follow us on the Mr. Pounds S. That is, or you say Mr. Pound SS, anyone that is a little bit easier for you. And on our Facebook, you can also follow us on Mr. Pounds Transportation Master. So any of these social media platform, you can reach us, we'll get back to you. And if you also give us business, we give referral bonuses, and they are not small money. We give you something reasonable, something nice, and you never regret joining us. We'll be looking forward to hear from you. Please remember to click on the subscribe button on this YouTube and drop your comments, like it and share it. We are looking forward to work with you, and we are looking forward to read your comment and to give you more updates. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Samuel Oluwasegun, the Director of Transportation Master.